Boo. Hello, chat. How we doing? What's good? Hello, Ender. You can finally watch today. Let's go, man. I'm very glad. Kiwi, hello. Ekenly, what's good? Hot dog, hello. Jet, hello. Kiwi, yeah. We did just start. Hello, Shavak. What's good? Mia, hello. Eyeball, Andy, Cashew, Lewis, Hootie. How are we all doing? Nice to see you, Hootie. Been a little while. How are we all doing on this wonderful... What day is it today? Sunday. Of course. Did we decide this was going to be the end of the level last time? I think we did. So I need to make a somewhat difficult jump to a platform that we have... We've been doing 3 off the ground here. Let's see how difficult of a jump that is, and then that will determine whether or not this will be the jump that we make it. That's... It's alright, like, it's not crazy difficult. Part of me wants to make it a half a thing further, like that. Is that doable? Well, we've got to check if this jump's doable first, which... Yeah, definitely doable. Okay, it helps if you jump. Fun fact, chat, when you're testing parkour, you have to jump to be able to test it properly. These are really hard jumps. These are really difficult jumps. Okay. Didn't have enough momentum that time. Playing the new Fire Red right now. Bro, I've been playing that too, Ender. I did see the Fire Red, the Gen 10 reveal. Yes, Winds and Waves. And I've been playing Fire Red myself. I just started out, so... That's been pretty fun. I'm still at the very start. I haven't done any of the gyms or anything. I've played for like an hour. I don't know if this is going to be possible. If it is, it's going to be a really difficult jump. Which I like. Will I do a vid about this? I won't do a vid building it. Oh, that is tough. But I will make a trailer for the map prior to releasing it, definitely. Okay, this was level number 7, chat. Let's take a quick look at what level 7 entails, for those that didn't see me build this on, was it Friday? This is level 7 of the map. It is not easy at all. I did buy it, Mia. Yeah, why not? Why not? Go. And as the level goes, the walls get thinner and thinner, and the jumps get more and more difficult. Is that one doable? It has to be, right? Brother. Yeah, okay. I mean, I only messed up once there, but not easy at all. You're at Brock? Nice. You chose Squirtle. I chose Charmander, because I'm a basic little bitch. Looks kind of empty. What are you going to do with the extra space? What extra space? Like, all the gaps? There's meant to be gaps there. There doesn't need to be anything here. I know there's a big gap on the right side here, technically, that is empty, but that's kind of just the way it is. Okay, where are my barriers at? Here we go. We need some of these, chat. We need some blockers. First thing we need is one that's further back. Or I could just make it smaller. Yeah, let's just make it smaller then. 5 and 5. Okay, it needs to be more than 5. 6. Nope. That number works perfectly. And emulating it because I didn't want to spend 15 to 20 on it. That's fair enough, yeah. Can't blame you. How do I get this to place without the game being annoying as hell? There has to be a way, right? No, that's not what I did. Okay, we're just gonna have to put... See, but if I put a floor in, it's gonna snap onto the floor. I want to just snap it onto these walls. Maybe I just snap it on the side of the wall.
Welcome back, Para. How are we feeling today? Sickness any
good,
better,
man.
I hope.
Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling fantastic, man. Thank you for asking. I am... As far as I can tell, I'm all the way better, apart from a little bit of coughing here and there, but that's nothing major, you know? Hopefully everyone else is doing well. In the chat, including yourself, obviously. Can I place this on the wall, please? There we go. Is that good, or... That's perfect. Wow, okay. Come on. There we go. Oh no, there's a gap here. Because this one wasn't far enough forward. Oh dear. What about that? No, that's still not far enough forward. Come on. What about that? That's somehow higher up. What? How did I place it further up than it already was? Bro, why is it so hard to snap something to a goddamn wall? There we go. Okay, there's a slight overlap there. Perfect. This one just isn't as big. Like, what? That does not make any sense. Unless I have the other one, like, on the half. So if I move it there... Oh, no, that's fine. Hold on. We might be good. Okay, we're good, we're good. I have extreme defense, but I have 0 special defense. What? I made sure to get myself a modest Charizard. I was thinking about re-rolling until I got a shiny, but I was like, long day. Long day. So I decided not to. But if anyone's got Leaf Green, chat, you know, I'm looking to trade at some point once I finish the game to get all the exclusives. Might not be for a while, but just a heads up, you know. Bro, come on. This is such a pain. I mean, they're overlapping, but it doesn't matter a massive amount. Come on. Anytime today. Okay, yeah, we had it for a second. There we go. Thank you very much, Spicy, by the way, for the resub. I don't know if I said thank you, because I'm so stupid, but thank you very much, man. This looks cool. Thank you, Hootie. Appreciate it. I'm hoping to play Hootie's Math Homework version 5 very soon, you know? I'm waiting on it. It best be coming. Okay, there's a gap here. That's not good enough. Come on. There we go. What about now? No gap. There's an overlap, but who gives a crap? That's fine. The one thing I worry about is that the barrier is too low. Is that the case? Yeah, it's too low. Also, can you reach this ladder from the ground? No. Okay, that's good. Probably something I should have checked. That's not a problem in most ever. It is a problem in this area specifically. And the risk is if I put a barrier now on top of here, which it just isn't on top at all, by the way. Fantastic game as usual. There we go. Then there is technically gaps in the barrier that would allow you to get outside the map. But I could just up the wall everywhere to make it look higher. Holy buffer, did it lag? It shouldn't. The stream shouldn't be lagging. Stream should not be lagging. It says on my end that it's not lagging, so if it's lagging for you guys, that's not good. Oh, on YouTube it's lagging a lot, really? Oh dear. Is the YouTube stream just breaking? It's fine for you, Ender? Uh-oh. Right. Let me make sure that's not going to block anything. The issues could arise, like, over here. Right, you can't get out. That's fine. That's fine. That's not fine.
I promise.
I always hit G to go into handy nat. Okay, these all need to be moved up then. I'm just going to recycle them, honestly. It's easier. It's easier to just recycle and redo. It was on this one here. The game sound is really quiet all of a sudden as well. Why is the game sound so quiet? Oh. There we go. Okay, so I have it on that one there. I need it on that one there. Perfect. So it's on right here. It needs to maintain being on here. Including right here. Is that good? It's on the same level. It's covering the same area. Nice. Did like 50% of my level these past 2 days. If you're interested, I can tell you about it. Sure, hot dog. Yeah, of course. Feel free to let me know what you're making. Come on, bro. Placing these has got to be the most painful thing, chat. Do you see what I have to put up with? Like, how hard is it for it to just stick onto the wall? Okay, and then... right there, and then finally... is that good? Absolutely not. Is that good? Yes. Make sure I get it on the right one here. Come on. There we go. Okay, there's overlap. There's overlap. We should be okay. Just gonna double check these jumps are now doable and that you don't hit your head at any point. I mean, they don't get any higher than these, I don't think. I mean, I'm not in play mode, but I don't think I hit any of those barriers at any point. They're quite high up now. What's good, Cookie? Build a floor off to the side. Only the wall, then place the barrier on that. I could, but then if you destroy the wall, it can destroy the barrier, Kiwi, since the barrier is attached to the wall. He likes, but I was thinking that you go to branching paths at the end, get keys after fighting, then you get loot, something hidden. My level's called the Gauntlet. 5 floors, 5 rooms. The last 2 floors have more rooms. Every floor you have to fight a specific bug, and the last room of every floor is a boss room. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool concept. You know what would be a really cool idea? If someone could make Pokemon in this game, chat. That would be, like, insanely difficult to pull off. But if someone could make something similar where your bugs are your Pokemon, and you have to go around and, like... It'd have to be a set story and set encounters, but... it would be an interesting idea. Right, that level's finished. That one was level 7. So we have 3 levels left. We want a buggy level, a fan level, and what was our third level we talked about yesterday? We said a buggy level, a fan level, and... I'm forgetting. My brain's gone. Anyway, to turn off free crafting, because I accidentally left it on, and I haven't noticed, and I don't want to get rid of 50-ish hours of progress. I don't think you can GXO, but maybe if you go... It says in here... Wait, you can turn it on and off in here. It's not locked. So you should be able to change it in here. In the game settings. Oh, a sizzle level. Yeah, you're right, chat. Yes, a level where you sizzle as the level goes on. Any tips on farming gold cards in Grounded 2? I've tried the load save thing, and it's just too confusing to me. I'm not sure I'm doing it right. I'm going to make a video on it eventually, Altered, but it depends which golds you're going for specifically as to what tips I can give, really. Every other version of that button when you run in front of an armor stand, and you can no longer move. If your buggy or something dies, you lose. Non-orc. Okay, so which creatures specifically? Like ogre creatures, aggressive creatures? Do you have a list of creatures? Are you never live on Mondays and Tuesdays? Mondays and Tuesdays, Kiwi, I'm usually streaming only on Twitch, doing Fortnite Division 5 with Lianu. That's usually where I am on those days. Right, as usual, chat, we are going to make a little transition between levels. Let's do like this. Not what I was going for, but it works. That's also not what I want. Gotta make sure that this is closed off as well. Come on, any time today, game. Literally doesn't even matter where I place it. As long as it's on the right level, I'm not fussed. There we go. Right. Let's create a little transition area between levels. And then right here is our next level. I kind of want to do the buggy level next. That's kind of my thoughts. We're running out of space. Are we running out of space, or does it just look like we are? Oh, we're running out of space. Jesus. Level 8. Perfect. Best gen is Gen 4 and 8. Gen 4 is goated. How when creating links, if you press back, it also deletes anything behind it. Deletes anything behind it. Right, how do we get it to work for the buggies? That's going to be pretty damn difficult. The buggies are in here, so that's a good start. The problem is, I don't think you can spawn in the buggies with the creature spawner. Ah, you can. Okay. Has to be these ones at the bottom, right? These have to be the buggy versions. Let's test it out. It is the buggy version. Can you ride it? You can. Okay. It's a good start. That's a very good start. So, you're gonna respawn, like, right here. I want to make it so the buggy will spawn here. We should put a button in. I think that's just the easiest way. Just link up a button to spawn the buggy. I just can't delete that. There we go. I worry that people could spam the button 100 times and spawn 100 buggies. You could have it so when they die is when the bug or the button disables until you die, but then if you're playing a 4-player, then that wouldn't work. I could make the buggy really small. Yes, that is an option. I don't really want to make it too much faster.
Woo! My heart is pumping.
Can he travel as far, though, if he's tiny like this? Also, what does he keep getting stuck on? He's just literally getting stuck on himself or something? Like, I have no clue. It's literally an Orb Weaver Jr. buggy. see, does he do that if I put him at full size? He doesn't. They have infinite stamina as well, which is probably a bug, ironically. I think having them bigger is going to make, or like regular size, is going to make them less glitchy. So I think that's what we're going to try and go for here. As cool as it is to have them be tiny, I don't think it's going to work. Oh, this... Oh, it's 5 wide. Okay, I mean, that works. We're going to need it to be bigger anyways to be able to fit the buggies in. So... Why does that not work? There we go. Gonna have to be a pretty big level here. In fact, if I place this many walls at once, my game's gonna crash. Good lord. It's feeling maybe a little thin for an Orb Weaver buggy. Let's see. Let's start out easy, I think. Let's see how this feels. Okay. Pretty easy so far, I'd say. Almost too easy. Let's see, maybe this is a bit more difficult. Don't want it to be a piece of piss. Mega Heatran stats. I have not. No, I'm not really much of a mega player. I did that without sprinting, so... I don't know, like a Red Ant Club GXO. I feel like I can jump so much further than that, man. These buggies got distance. We need to utilize it. Even that is like... Oh, I think I can go another one on top of that. Oh my lord, these guys jump far. Okay, and he can't get out of here, so that's good. Yeah, I've changed the concept for this level. This is... actually kind of a pain. I got an idea here. Let's just stand here. There we go. I think this level makes more sense if we make it a big square room instead. And we make it so you're parkouring, like, up. Also, I think 10 was way too big. One more. Use the roots you always fall off in the greenhouse. Bro, are you evil? Do they even have those in here? They gotta have them, right? Of course they have them. Oh my god. Oh, they have similar sort of stuff. That might be a genius concept for a level, low-key. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to place this thing properly. Least favorite gen? Anything recent? It's not really the way I want this to look. Okay, that's fine. And then if I copy paste this one, I want it to ghost through this, but it's not going to do it, is it? That's annoying. Now, if we're gonna do this, we need some dirt. Okay, and then let's get the roots in. Can you tell what it is, chat? I'm gonna be honest, if you can't tell what it is, I'm slightly worried for you. I'm slightly worried for me as well. Tracy GXO knows. Thank you, GXO. At least someone's picking up what I'm putting down. Makes me feel a little bit better about what I'm doing. Okay. Like, that's just not really connected, though, is it? That's a big-ass root. Make it smaller, then. It's just not, like, sticking properly. That's too big. Why is everything not facing the way I want it to face? What's a BTDV emote? Why is no one doing playground streams? I don't know, Ducky. People just don't really like to watch them, I guess. And BTTV is like an add-on for Twitch that gives more emotes and stuff. 250 special attack. That is pretty insane, Ender. It's not looking too great at the moment, is it, chat? Got to be honest, it's not looking too good. Problem is, like, these roots here, like, you can't just fill in the gap. Just not a thing you can do. Which would I choose for Firegrass and Water starters? Loki, just give me Gen 4. don't know. I don't think I'm capable of building a tree. I like the idea of using the roots. However, I am hopeless at building in this game, so we're gonna stick with the original idea. How far can this... Oh, buggy jump. There's first question. Not what I wanted to do.
Just
That's
looking, I promise.
not what I wanted to do at all, in fact. Septile, Typhlosion, Greninja. Greninja is good, but I can't
Rather be
betray
on
my
top than below
boy
this one. Let's go.
Empoleon. Oh my... Good Christ. Can I go further than that? If I can go further than that, this is going to be an interesting level. I think the first Grounded 2 PC will be made in playgrounds. Oh, I don't think people could make a computer. Oh my... What? I think a computer is probably too complicated given the tools that we have. But it would be pretty crazy to see, I can't lie. Charmander the goat. Charmander's cool, but like... I don't know, Fire Monkey's just better. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 gap is crazy. Okay. So going 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's try go... You know what? Let's try go up a whole wall. If this works, that's insane. I missed the first jump. You know what I need to do? If we're going to be testing this, we need to make my life easy. Just for now. Put a staircase in. Okay. This is going to look ridiculous. How high can the Orb Weaver jump? There's another question for today. Can it go up 2 tiles? I feel like it should be able to. Great jump. Great jump. Theory video that says she went to New Game Plus 14. I think I heard that somewhere. Which is quite funny. They're like, statistically, based off of her health bar in the game, she has exactly this much health. Which means she must have gone to this New Game Plus to be able to acquire that much HP. I don't know if I can jump to. I don't know if I can jump up 2. Let's try 1.5 as well, I guess, while we're at it. Nah, that's false, hot dog. I'm going to be honest. XP share is the worst thing added to Pokemon. It can jump too. The fact that you start out the game nowadays and it just shares XP with every Pokemon in your party. Bro, it's so bad. There's no challenge whatsoever. I prefer throwing out my Magikarp than switching into my, you know, Charizard or whatever to get the job done. It actually takes grind and effort rather than just an XP share that works for every Pokemon. I think an XP share that works for one Pokemon is fine. Like, you give it to the Pokemon to equip it, and then it grinds XP for that Pokemon when you're using anything. But having it work for every Pokemon in your party is it just makes the game way too easy. It's so boring. Playing TCG Shop Simulator. Nice, Lewis. Hopefully you are enjoying. If I... Can I ride him if I place him down like this? No. Your hand's burning? Damn. Worst thing, shinies are easy to get now since the odds are halved in the new games. But in the Fire Red, it's still 8-1. 1 out of 8,000, right? But yeah, 1 in 4K is way easier. Plus, can't you get, like, shiny charms and stuff that makes it, like, even better odds? Do you know that if you despawn a buggy while you're on it to get stuck? You get stuck and then you go back to play mode. There's just a player sitting there. What? That's so random. That's funny. You had to restart because your game didn't save. Well, that's annoying. Played Gen 3, had to kill about 1,000 to Azumarill, just get your Pokemon to level 60. Hey, the grind's the grind, man. That's what you sign up for, you know? Unless you get good IVs and EVs on your Pokemon, and then you don't need to grind as higher levels. You know what you're doing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Part of me wants to do this, but I don't know if that's possible or not. We're about to find out. For God's sake.
I'd rather be on top than below this one.
I mean, 6 is barely makeable. There's no way 6.5 is doable. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, there's no chance you can do 6.5. Can't even do any of these jumps. This is going to be an insanely difficult level. RC loads going 1 in 4,000 to 1 in 150. 1 for what? Like, what do you mean? Odds of what? Okay, and then... I kind of want the level to get harder as it goes on. That's not where I meant to place that at all. I don't even know if this is going to be possible, to be honest. Let's see if we can do this, chat. Hardest part about this is I have to do the whole level every time because there's no other way of getting the buggies into the right position. Okay, jump number 1. Jump number 2, man. Why am I not sprinting when I'm pressing the sprint button? I hate the buggy mechanics. It's gonna drive people crazy. I love it. Okay. That's such a difficult jump. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, of course, hot dog. Yeah. Oh, it's not sprinting when I'm pressing the sprint key. What is wrong with the game? I did not mean to place that off to the side by one. That's going to be extremely difficult to do. Yeah, I already feel like that's way too difficult. The first jump is definitely the hardest one in the level. Oh my god, if he walks away from me one more time, I swear to god. You could say it's bugged, yeah. Okay. That's difficult. That's pretty difficult too. Okay, we're getting a bit ridiculous now. Oh, I jumped too early. No! I jumped way too early. I mean, couldn't you just skip from here to here? Yeah. That's an issue. It's a big issue. I got the glitch where every wall gets rotated. Thankfully not. I didn't know there was such a glitch, to be honest. It's not what I did, man. Come on. Feeling like being evil. Okay, maybe let's... Come on. How can it be... I'm gonna go crazy playing this game. Something can't be unsupported if we're playing creative. Things are allowed to float. That's why it's called creative. I don't have to have support for everything that I build. For God's sakes. Okay, I'm building a staircase down. I'm not doing all this parkour every single time. This is ridiculous. You can't spawn in the snake, Shavak. No, I don't think so. Okay, are these jumps okay? Yeah, these are easy. That's fine. That jump right there is a tough one, though. You can skip those easily. That's fine. Bro, I'm gonna make this an evil jump right here. Yeah, okay.
Just looking, I promise.
Oh, no, 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 no. It's gotta be doable. But I want to make it so you have to go pretty far. think that should be about the limit right there. Let's see if I put a staircase. No, oh my god. Okay, just all the way down, boom. And then let's go start the level. The only water worse than Oshawott is Quaxley IMO. Quaxley's a weird Donny. Oshawott is also strange. The best water type starters are easily, or the best water starters are easily Empoleon, definitely, Blastoise, and Greninja. Those are top 3. And then I'd say Swampert's probably up there as well as like a 4th. Yeah, Oshawott evolves into Samurott. No one wants Samurott. That's a really hard object to sprint on. Hisuian Typhlosion, bro. I hated that game for forcing me to use a Hisuian starter. Shit blew. Don't put me at the start of the level. I know I died. I somehow respawned here. Hisuian Samurott, bro. Nah, the Hisuian starters suck so bad. Greninja's the best. Greninja's sick, especially shiny Greninja. The black Greninja is dope. Give me shiny Greninja and shiny Charizard. And I don't think there's any shiny water types that look good, so. A little doggy, which little doggy? The new one? Fennekin is not the best starter. Loki, I think I could get it even further. Eyeball, why do you leave everything in your life until the day before? Oh, bastard. There we go. Oh my god, I can't even make the initial jump. Decidueye and Meowscarada. They are interesting, for sure. Because I suffer from chronic laziness and procrastination. Don't we all? Thank you for the bit, Cookie. Should make this into a Scissors Deathrun of Grounded. That's kind of the whole idea from the beginning, believe it or not. There's going to be plenty of secrets in here that I will not be including on stream, don't you worry. Don't you worry, there's plenty of secret little things getting added that I'm not showing on stream. Because otherwise I obviously know that people would be able to use that. Can't make this, right? No, no chance. I gotta make sure you can't skip half the level here, chat, by doing some cheeky jump. I guess it doesn't matter too much if you can, but... Like, I obviously know that you could skip part of the level over here. If you were on here, you could skip and just jump up to here. I could even just remove the stepping stones if I really wanted to be evil. Route is goated. Nah, give me Pombon every day of the week, man. Give me Pombon. Cinderace. Cinderace is alright. Nobody likes Pombon. Pombon's goated. We got to see the evolutions first, though, to know what's good and what's not. Low-key, we're almost at the edge of the map here, chat, so I'm going to start building in this direction. So this level's going to end over here. I don't want to make it too overly complicated. So let's consider ending it like that. How high do we need to go here? 8 is like the bare minimum, to be honest. And then we need to go straight forward. Oh, I can't tell which one is straightforward. It's in the middle of the two. Okay, we're going off to the side by a half. Because we're evil. And then how big of a jump is this? It's going to be like 5.5 tiles. That's fine. Or is it 4.5? 4.5's easy. That's doable, that's doable. Also, chat, for any of you that like Pokemon content, don't forget to subscribe to the second channel. It should be linked in the description. Pokelizer. I open a bunch of cards over there and waste a bunch of money. If you enjoy watching me do that. Okay, this staircase needs to go. This staircase needs to go. And then let's fill in all these walls. We need to go a lot taller than 6. 11 tall. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. 11 tall. I can only go up to 8. Oh, 7 even. Need to go 4. Yeah, this is a big room. This might be one of the biggest ones we've done yet. You have a plan, Mia? What's your plan? Gonna buy up product when I get the chance. Just have one big rip of packs at Christmas or my birthday. Only thing I won't open is any PC stuff if I get it. Well, if that's your plan, just make sure you're buying stuff at MSRP then. If you're gonna rip it later down the line, just save up money until a drop happens and you can buy something at MSRP. And personality are a peak. Also, he's British. Okay.
A-wheel drive.
Right, let's test this out. And I appreciate that, Ender. That's very kind of you. I should have left the staircase in, shouldn't I? Should have kept the staircase, chat. There we go. Okay. Try that again. You've played every Pokemon, including the spin-offs, except Pokemon Snap. Actually curious if you can do that without sprinting. You can do that without sprinting, that's nice. Come on, that is ridiculous. This might be the hardest level I've made.
Let's go!
Didn't even know there were multiple Pokemon, to be fair. Who was the only Pokemon you thought existed, Kiwi? Just Pikachu? You thought that was like the entire franchise? Just that one guy? That one little yellow fucking mouse? And that was it? How's my day been? It's been good, Isaac. What about yourself, man? I'm so ass. How is this jump even doable? I mean, that's insane. I don't know if that's even doable, actually. And I sure as shit ain't doing the whole level again to find out. But I can't even get up there, man. It takes me 10 minutes to go between design mode and play mode as well now because of how much shite I've put into the level. There we go. I like Zigzagoony's Peak. Fair. Best legendary is Rayquaza. Rayquaza's a pretty good one, I can't lie. I'm trying to collect a bunch of shiny legendary Pokemon for my personal collection right now. Do I buy one of the new games or the old games? I mean, it depends what you like. I personally think the older games are better. I mean, the jump is doable. Oh my god. These buggy mechanics are ridiculous. You can do it. That's what matters. This is going to be the hardest level in the entire thing, though. I'm going to say that now. Let's put the wall up one more, just so there's plenty of room for the spider to jump before I put on my, what I was doing. Before I put on the lid. Okay, and then we're gonna go copy-paste these barriers over. The barrier actually kind of interferes with part of the level, but it's not a big deal, so we should be okay. Brother, that is not even close to overlapping. Okay, that does overlap. But now it doesn't cover this side. How much overlap do we have? Not enough. We need another one on this side here. Come on. There we go. Oh, that doesn't cover the front. Now it covers part of the level, but it's not an important part of the level, so we're fine? Question mark? Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, that should be okay. See how that looks from here. I mean, none of them are connected, but they cover all the way over the center. Yeah, there's a small gap here, but not enough for a player to get through. That's fine. That'll do, that'll do. Bead is annoying as hell, true. Screw bead, man. Right, we need to get rid of this staircase. That's probably one of the more important things we need to do on this level. And this staircase as well, actually. We also... I don't think we put a death barrier on this level even, did we? No, we should go do that. I gotta go find my death barrier somewhere. Why am I flying, bro? Like, what am I doing? Where's my death barrier at? That's the dropper. Am I bugged? What's going on here? I understand that there's burr flaws, game. The burr flaw is not what I'm trying to copy paste, though. It's the death barrier that's in the middle of my screen. Hello? Okay, looks like we're making our own death barriers, chat. We're remaking them again because you can't copy paste them in the game now. That's cool. Well, I didn't even put them on the side, did I? So. No worries, Mia. Have a good night. Thank you very much for dropping by. Right. Let's get this moved. Where do we want this, chat? Is that good enough? No, there's a gap. If there's a gap, it's not good enough. Okay. No gap, that's good. How's that? I think they're perfectly aligned, actually. Perfectly aligned again. I mean, it doesn't really matter here, but as long as that's going to kill them, then that's good. You make it over here, end of the level, boom. And you head over to the next level. Thank you, Mia. Have a good one. Strange using the remixer so many times would explain Dimensional Fissure in Brook Hollow. I guess that is true. Doesn't reach the edge, does it? No. See if this reaches if I put it in the right spot. Right here. It actually looks like it's going to work perfectly. Yeah, looks like it all perfectly fits. So we should be good with that.
A-wheel drive. Let's go. Let's go. Damn.
That might be a
Let's look at it,
problem.
I promise.
That's going to be a problem, chat. Let me put a respawn point up here.
A-wheel. Woo! Ow! Felt that one in my soul.
That's an issue. Let's see what happens when the buggy dies, if that's lets us respawn him or not. It doesn't matter what I link to the creature spawner though, Hot Dog. It's not letting me spawn more. Because you can only have one buggy out at a time. So because this is my buggy that's out, I can't bring another one in
Buggy's out. A-wheel drive. Let's go.
until it's gone.
Felt that one in my soul.
But there's no way to make that timer go down quicker. Teleport back up instead. Um... Trigger volume into a teleport gizmo is probably the best way to do this. These should all be lined up perfectly into a teleport gizmo. And then... like that. And then... Why can't I see it? Right. What the hell? I guess I was down below when I started.
On top than below this one.
Aha! Perfect. Thank you, chat. Thank you very much. Very good solution. I appreciate it.
Woo! My heart is pumping.
Is this jump even doable? I know it's doable because I've done it, but like, is it doable? It's a really difficult jump. Bro. Like, just starting the level with that jump is insane. I mean, you teleport facing the way that you started the level, but that's fine, honestly. If you don't die, it's not a huge issue, is it? Who has 4,000 hours on Grounded, Ender? That's a lot of hours. Right. So that level should be all sorted. You just teleport back up if you fail. I don't see any issue with that. Murdered by Obsidian. You think he's invited, Ender? I mean, what? Okay, 3. That goes across there like that then. Boom. Okay, what level was that? Was that level 8? Okay, so we have 2 levels left. A sizzle level and a fan parkour level. I think we do Fan next and Sizzle last. I think that's the play here. I'm reading chat, Ender, don't worry. I see you guys talking your shit. You heard that reference? What reference? Huh? Did I reference something? Seems gonna send an airstrike to Milton's house. Yeah, surely. You had 37,500 hours on Grounded, but my account got hacked by the CIA. Because it's okay, my dad owns Obsidian, so I got my account back. Okay. I don't get what my reference was, Lewis. I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't even intentional. Moaning Milton. Oh my god. Yeah, he's joking, Ender. You can't have 37,500 hours. I don't think the game's been out for 37,500 hours, to be honest. To be honest with you. I had 100 million, but my computer exploded. Milton talks about seeding key more than his wife and kids. Okay. Oh, I see, Lewis. I see. I had 10 million hours, but I lost my account trust. Insane. Okay, give me 1 second, chat. Hello, FU. What's good? Yeah, I'm feeling a fan level next. Definitely. Definitely a fan level, and then Sizzle to round it off and complete the map. I died? Yeah, exactly. My camera disappears, it's because I died. Fun fact. Next level is actually going to be in this direction. Let's just set up a teleporter right here, honestly. Level 9. Who will I torture with this map? Everybody. That's the idea, at least. As many people that are willing to subject themselves to playing it as possible. Let's go out 2 on each side here. Right. Fans. A very interesting concept. You touch the ground, you die. Problem is... Oh, the fans... No, the fans don't work in design mode, so... That's a bit of an issue for testing. That's not what I meant to do, but it works, I guess. Might have to have higher walls on this level for it to work, to be honest. There we go. We're definitely going to have to expand out a bit more. See how this goes. I want to put one that's on, like, 30% power, and you just have to, like, go to them one after another, and see if that's even possible without touching the ground. See, I feel like you would die there. I mean, I definitely died there. Oh, my respawn point's still over here. My game is attempting to die every time I switch modes. Never exploring with the design mode. Too much you're able to build labs. Okay, so you can survive. That is very powerful, though. And you do touch the ground. Which is not ideal. Like...
Just looking, I promise.
Need to find a way not to touch the ground. And, you can kind of build labs, yeah. Is there lab pieces? There are pre-built labs that you can use. There is some lab stuff in lab-related area, but I don't think there's actual, like, bits of lab you can place, unfortunately. You can't build your own labs, you know what I mean? You can use the pre-built ones, though. You can launch yourself backwards with a curved lab ceiling. That is the most random thing I've heard today. I'm feeling like we keep the power at 100 and we reduce the distance to make it more difficult. Let's see if that's a good idea or not. Let's have a look here. Okay, that gives me good distance. But it's going to be difficult. Okay, I touched the ground there. But if I can go forwards... Okay, that's not great. I'm still touching the ground in between. I'm still touching the ground in between. Let's put the distance up to 7. Let's see if that's good. The most important thing here, chat, is that you do not touch the ground. If you touch the ground, you die. That's kind of the whole point of the game. I'm definitely not the most popular grounded YouTuber. I'll tell you that for free. Not even close. Touch the ground there. I'm touching the ground every time still. What the hell? Okay, let's put this one up to 9. And then these ones to 8, I guess. Who is then? I mean, it's got to be Jade, right? Jade's got more subs. He probably does more monthly views as well. He's got to be number 1. Okay, that's good. Might be Distrat, low key. Kind of like that. You don't want to get max height. You want to, like, slowly glide your way up. I mean, I definitely touched the ground there. I definitely touched the ground there too. This is going to be one hell of a difficult balancing act of a level. Let's put the death barriers in. Let's see if this is possible. That's pretty much the only solution I can come up with here. Put the barriers in, see if it's doable or not. First barrier goes here. This one ends here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're still overlapping by a tile. That's fine, you're gonna need another one anyways. It's an interesting chat message from Ender, that's for sure. Okay, the death barrier works. That's what I was testing there, chat. Just making sure that it was working. Okay, we didn't get the height we needed there. This is going to be a really tough one to beat. And if you touch that fan, you're dying. Not enough, not enough. I feel like it's doable. It's just a really, really tough test of physics. I did read your message, Ender. I'm not ignoring Maziso. I saw his message. After you add a roof to the build. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah. I should make a high roof as well, shouldn't I? Let's do a high roof. Just copy paste this one from earlier. And it's just not where I placed it, like in the slightest. No! So close! I messed that up. What am I reading, Ender? Do another WoW playthrough? I mean, I probably will at some point, but it'll probably be closer to when the game actually is finished. Oh my god, I'm so bad. So bad. This level is by far the most difficult. I mean, you don't even want to know what this man is typing in the chat right now. It's some sus stuff, honestly. Okay, this is where it gets difficult.
Just looking. I promise.
I'm definitely hitting the barrier at the top as well, which is an issue. I'll raise it by another 3, bastard. What? Okay. Okay, perfect. Try again. having fun, brother. This shit is so difficult. I'm questioning whether I should even have it in the level at this point. It's so difficult. It's ridiculous. Try and gain momentum here from the fan. Make the jump. Okay. Gotta try and do that 2 more times. Okay. Okay, I mean...
Just looking, I promise.
It's doable.
Just looking, I promise.
It is doable. That's the most important thing. Realistically, it's doable. Hello, idea. I have not been farming for gold cards lately, no. I have not. I have neither had the free time nor been too fussed to farm for them. But I hope you're getting plenty of them. Right, now I need to see if you can land on that and not die. That's not gonna make it. This is a tough level. How did I take fall damage? What? Add the blueberry pad things. You're so right. You're a genius. You're a genius. Why didn't I think of that? Time for gold cards taken way longer than I expected. It's been a month now, and I'm still missing one last card, not counting the Orc Cricket. What are you missing? Ogre... I hope for your sake it's not a wasp. Or an earwig. Ogre Cricket, maybe? Oh! Okay. Oh, you know what I could do? I could just scale this down. Oh, no, actually, I can't scale this down. It's not a scalable object. Oh, okay. No, that's cool. Oh, it is scalable. Just not when it's being snapped to grid. This game tests me every damn day. Now I'm worried that the gap in between is going to be a problem. What if I do that? That's not what I meant to do. Doesn't really look much bigger, but it might make a difference. That's good. I love having location obstructed when I'm literally playing a custom map making mode. Makes so much sense. Thank you, devs. I do got to build this wall up to the same height, though, so that you can't fly out of the map accidentally. TikTok just didn't work today, so I had to switch to YouTube Shorts. Every vid is a speed edit or an AI voiceover explaining something. Okay. One final level left. Let's get our teleport in. Let's get the level named. Level 10. 9, 8. Look at how much of the map we've covered, by the way. Absolutely insane. Got a quad on Jeff, almost back in diamond. Nice pizza. It's not even called charcoal. What is it called then? It's in rocks and chunks. Yeah, I want this one, charcoal, but I also want the other ones that look like charcoal as well. Am I tripping? I swear they were here in the menus yesterday. Am I blind? Briquette. Oh, there they are. They're in junk. Apparently I'm just fully blind. Oh, they were right here. The whole time. I'm just stupid. Okay, cool. Let's get the walls in before we do anything else. Rule number 1, put the walls in first. Okay. These need to be way smaller. Can we not snap to ground? There we go. Can I make that even? Yeah, okay. You don't jump, you can't usually make the jump. Okay, that's definitely not makeable. Okay, and then how would this work? Hazard volume. Stop snapping to grade, bro. And then let's do fast sizzle. I'm curious to see if we fast sizzle how quickly you actually die. Am I on woe? I might be on woe. In which case this is going to be interesting. Should go get the respawn point from the last level. Right, let's see how this goes.
Did this place get hotter, or did I just enter the room?
Okay, that's not a great start.
Did this place get hotter, or did I just enter the room?
That was pretty easy. I didn't even fully sizzle. Bro, my game is dying. Place that right under me. Okay, makes sense. Thank you, Ender. Glad someone's watching the stream instead of just reading the chat. Okay, so as long as you're going non-stop, You can make it without dying. That's good.
Just looking. I promise.
But not good enough for me. I want you to be able to make it through this level with literally 1 HP. You know? See how that does.
Ooh, too hot. I'm a human barbecue.
Aye.
Just looking. I promise.
I don't want that to be the end of the level. It is perfect, Kiwi, but I don't want the level to end. I want that to be like the halfway point. Which means I might have to tone down the sizzle on a little bit of this. We'll see how it is when we get to the end. Non-hot copies like checkpoints where you can breathe? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Can't wait for someone to help me find a momentum bug and skip the entire map. Pizza. It ain't gonna happen. I feel like it is much harder to measure jumps when you're not just using like floors and stuff, you know, to measure. Like, I don't know, some of these jumps might be skippable for all I can tell. Let's see. Gotta go super speed here.
Did this place get hotter, or did I just enter the room?
Okay, I messed up slightly there. Let's wait to cool down a bit. I mean, I'm gonna be nearly dead. Okay, you can make it to the end if you're quick. The new update? What new update? Like Playgrounds? This update comes out in like 2-3 weeks. Kiji, what's good, man? How's it going? How's it going? Okay, chat. I think that's the final level right there. This would be the end of the map. I do want to double check that that is doable to make it to the end real quick. Let's run that again. I mean, I already messed up. Might as well just die. Okay, hot dog, that's just weird, bro. We'll see, Lewis. I don't know what we're doing, to be honest.
Did this place get hotter, or did I just enter the room? Ooh, too hot!
Oh, I missed.
Barbecue.
Okay.
Ooh, even I can't take this heat. Ooh, too hot! I'm a human barbecue!
Add a chill area. Make it so when you're standing here, you're chilling. I don't even know how that works. Like, do those effects stack? Ooh! Bro, I was like this close to dying there. 1 HP, my sizzle bar was like a millimeter away from filling. Ay, ay, ay. Let me chuck down one of these. End. Sweet. We covered like half the yard from start to finish. Started off with some pretty easy parkour, I think, at the beginning here. Like, this is level 1. It's pretty simple, chat. Level 2, we get a bit more complicated. With some stair parkour. Level 3 is the bounce trampolines. This one's actually quite fun, to be honest. And it is also pretty difficult. Level 4 is speed boost parkour. Level 5 is the dropper. Level 6 is the laser level. Level 7, wall parkour. Level 8, buggy parkour. Level 9, fan parkour. And then level 10 is the charcoal before you reach the end. Now, I got a lot of work. Another section with ice cream and very big platforms. We have to jump pseudo fast, so I won't be able to do the jump. It's an interesting idea, yeah. I mean, I don't hate it. I could do that. I could do that, maybe. But yeah, I think I'm not going to do any more work on this map on stream, chat, because I don't want to show off everything that I'm going to be putting into the map. So everything you've seen so far is going to be in the map for sure, but there's going to be more sections that I haven't shown on stream that you're going to have to figure out, because if I show all the little secret bits I want to put in on stream, it's just pointless. You're just going to know where everything is, and it's going to ruin the excitement, in my opinion. So that's as much as I'm going to show on stream for the map, I think. without spoiling the entire map before it's even released. I think that's the best way we can possibly do it. I'll build a little ending. I'll make sure to add a death counter at the end as well for each individual character in case you're playing single player or multiplayer. It would work either way. I don't know where the circle's gone on this. It's not showing the circle that it would usually show. Oh, there's the circle. You have to have it on the right selection. Interesting. So Monday and Tuesdays streams will be FNCS Division 4 with Lianu, I believe, as far as I'm aware anyways. And then Wednesday onwards, I actually don't know what we're doing. We could start playing viewer maps if there's a lot of them, but I don't want chat to rush to release maps just so I play them quickly. Because there's plenty of time to make maps and release maps. And I don't think a lot of people's maps will be ready by Wednesday. So I think we shall figure out what we're going to do from Wednesday onwards. I haven't really got any ideas, to be honest. So I don't know. I'll figure something out, I'm sure. There's always something to do in Grounded. But at the same time, I am miles behind on videos right now because I got ill last week. So I might just take the time to catch up on a bit of that as well. Yeah, I don't know when the next Grounded stream will be, Kat. I always post in the Discord, though. So if you're not in there, that's the best way to find out when the streams are going to be. But most likely Wednesday, but again, it depends what I'm gonna be doing. No worries, Mizzy, so have a good one, man. You're nearly done, hot dog? Nice. If I give you a video about I have 0 recording devices and I use Xbox. Yeah, that's pretty difficult, then. You're pretty stuck in that case. But yeah, thank you all for watching, chat. I'm going to finish this map off stream and then I will make a trailer before I release it for anyone that wants to play it. I will run a competition for whoever gets the fastest time within the first week of it releasing. I'll have a prize. I don't know what the prize will be, but I'll have a prize. So yes, thank you all for watching. Thank you very much for helping me out build this all along the way. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you all have a good rest of your night, chat. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good one. See you later. Adios.